And that's exactly where you are. You're on Apple 98.5 FM and you're listening to My Country Australia with our special guest host, Michelle Gardner. And on the phone from the Gold Coast, we've got Mr. Jace Lansky. Good eevening, Jace.
Good evening, Pete. Good evening, Michelle. How are we all doing?
Hi,
Very well.
Man, how are you all coping down in Bacchus Marsh?
Bacchus Marsh, it's cold, mate.
It's cold. It's warm in here. You're in a T-shirt, Pete.
Yeah, I know. But outside it's very, very cold.
It is, yes.
And, mate, it's great to see you back on the air or hear you back on the airwaves again, too.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah, it's it's been off and on for the last 12 months or so, but hopefully we can keep the show going now. That's my goal.
Beautiful.
Keep it going, and by the looks of it, the acts, the artists and that are getting behind it again, which is good. So we've got plenty of interviews lined up for the next month so far. And we've got
that's really good.
Some more co-hosts coming up. Chris Williams is going to co-host with me in October because he's got a brand new single coming out.
He's a good guy, Chris. Yes.
Yeah, and then I think Aaron Darcy's coming in soon.
I met Aaron a little while ago, didn't we?
Yes, you did meet Aaron a little while ago. Yes.
Wow. Well, you got it all happening anyway.
We have, mate. So, yeah, we have, and hopefully it keeps going like that. Now, What's going on with Jace Lansky?
Mate, just writing songs and playing around the country and doing all sorts of stuff at the moment. So we get to go back overseas very soon.
I was actually going to ask you about that. You want to go overseas to record your music. Hell of a good time. Did you record that overseas or did you record that here?
Both. I recorded here and over in Nashville.
It's pretty easy these days, isn't it?
It's heaps
just
easier.
send it over.
I know when we did the Rip It Up album, we went over to Nashville and recorded the whole album over there and wrote most of it over there as well. With Hella Good Time, I actually wrote Hella Good Time out at a festival I was doing at Texas and Queensland, and wrote the song out there, and then came back home and started recording it here in my studio, and went from there.
Sweet,
awesome.
Sweet.
So that that sort of kept us out of trouble for a while, but I sort of jumped back and forth from when we get a chance to Nashville and back here on the Gold Coast, and but when I'm not doing that, I'm sort of traveling all around the place just playing my music and everyone else's music. So we're having a good time doing it. So, and we're sort of getting into the festival season now as well. So that's sort of keeping us very busy.
So Hell of Good Times is the latest single, and it's been out for a little while now. Any new stuff coming?
We have, the actual album, the new album, it's either going to be an album or an EP, we're not sure, but it's going to be a part of the Hella Good Time experience.
Yep.
The songs that I've got at the moment are all just about nutted out. I've just got to get a chance to get back in the studio and record my vocals and my guitar components on there. But I've got, again, I think I was telling you last time, when I did the Rip It Up album, I spent 12 months just writing song after song after song, and I've pretty much done the same thing again this time with Hella Good Time, and we've got about 30 songs to choose from. So, and some of them are like, I'm really excited about some of the songs. Like I love Hella Good Time, but I think that's just a snippet of what's coming up with the album.
It's got to be an album then. It can't be an EP. You're not going to chuck it.
You've got 30 songs to choose from. I'm pretty sure you can pick 10.
I'm sure I can find 10. But I really enjoy doing that. But because I played so much last year and early towards this year, like I was every weekend I was here, there, and during the week I was sort of all over the country, and I sort of had got a throat infection, so it sort of put me backwards for a couple of months, so which sort of put a halt on things. So, but I'm sort of getting back into it now, and hopefully fired up and ready to go again.
Very, very good.
So look after that throat, Michelle. Look after those vocals.
I know.
I wasn't looking after my vocals well enough, and that's what happened. So
and he lives in the heat, Michelle.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's overuse, Jace. If you use it too much, it yells at you and says stop.
Stop. It does. Hey, it really does.
It does.
And I've got to tell you, I was quite. I was lucky. It didn't happen to me when I was actually halfway through a gig, but it happened to me when I was practicing, and it was like there was just nothing coming out of my throat. It's like, oh man, what is going on here?
It's scary for a singer. It's scary.
Yeah. Well, it's very scary, but every singer, songwriter, should just look after look after their equipment, I think. So.
Definitely. I'm staying away from anyone that tells me they've got a cold or a sniffle or anything during winter. No, don't you start sniffing, Pete. Get those wipes out. Wear those antiseptic wipes.
So that's what I've been doing. But I've been playing. I've been doing shorter shows for the last few months. Been doing festivals as well. But I've got larger shows coming up. I did one down in Tenterfield the other week. Then back here in the Gold Coast, and then we head out to Gatton to play with Brad Cox and Josh Setterfield in October for the Lights on the Hill Festival.
Two wild boys.
Oh my! Well, look, I played with Josh at the at Groundwater here on the Gold Coast the other month, and he's a cool guy. He's a very cool cat. So I do like Josh. But I think the Saturday night out at Gatton, Lights on the Hill, is going to be a wild night, I think. So we'll see how that goes. And so I'm out there. So then I head out to the film festival out at Nindy Gully. So we're playing out there with Gina Jeffries and a whole bunch of other artists out there as well. Nindy Gully, I don't know whether you've ever been there before, but like it's a big pub just in the middle of nowhere. It's an amazing experience, and everyone just camps there and just has a really good time. So I'm looking forward to that.
And I don't even know where it is.
No, it sounds wild though.
It's about, you just drive west for 7 hours and you'll find it. So.
Fair enough.
So I know it's very cool.
I might not go there by myself though. Take someone with me out in the middle of nowhere.
And I was saying, Michelle, my wife and I were still listening to your songs on the radio earlier tonight, and we both said the same thing. You sound like Charlie off High Five. I swear to God.
I don't know how to take that. I'm assuming that's a compliment.
That's a very good compliment because I love Charlie.
Well, it's actually funny. I was a singer.
She was in High Five.
I was I was doing Haiti Ho, which is like a children's program. So it's obviously crept into my vocal abilities a bit more than I would have liked to, maybe.
No, it's a good thing. No.
Well, I'm not going down the path. I think she went down a path of taking her clothes off. So that's not going to happen with me, okay?
Well, I missed that photo.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Oh, look it up.
Right, okay.
So yes, but no, all good. But and so yes, that's what's been happening in my world. So I'm off to Tassie in October, November to do a bunch of shows down in Tassie as well, and then back to New South Wales. And I think we're taking a small break over January, then back into it again.
What about Melbourne, mate? When are you coming to Melbourne?
Well, I'm waiting. Is it called the Power Station or something down there?
The Power Ranch, which is out in Traralgon, which is a little drive, from Melbourne.
Is it? Someone was telling me that kicked off again, so I'm sort of trying to get my feelers into there to come down and play down there. But I'm more than welcome to come down to Melbourne and play as well. So. And I've got people like Chris Williams that will come and sort of help me out down there as well. So
he will, yes. Yeah, he'll do anything, Chris.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to getting down there. So we'll see what happens. But don't want to come down yet because you guys are freezing down there. And my family all live in Tassie, so I know how cold it is at the moment down between Tassie and Victoria. So I was like, I'll stay away from there for a little bit.
Well, I was up at Ballarat yesterday, which is 40 minutes from Bacchus Marsh. So I was up there yesterday with watching my daughter play footy.
In your snow gear?
And it was 3 degrees.
Yeah, in your snow gear.
You're kidding.
It was 3 degrees.
People actually say to me, how can you be a country artist and live on the Gold Coast? It's like, hello, it was like 26 degrees here today.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, the great...
Thanks for making us jealous.
Yeah, just helping out where I can.
Well, the great Alan Caswell's moved up to the Gold Coast now.
He has.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Yes, he's moved up there because get out of the cold of the Blue Mountains.
Yes.
Don't know if he's happy about it, but he's done it.
I'll track him down to find out how he's going with it. So.
All right, now Michelle's got a question about your video.
Oh yeah,
for Hell a Good Time.
I was thinking about.
Question away.
She's looking blank at me. What question have I got?
No, I remember. Just when I was watching the film clip for Hell a Good Time, I was like, gee, those girls are brave jumping over that fence. They would have got a few scrapes and bruises doing that, see, wouldn't they?
So they're from the Gold Coast, strong girls, see?
Right.
But some of those girls that were in my video clip were actually on Australia's Got Talent last night and as dancers for the they are called the Dynamite Army.
They were amazing.
They were so good. My wife and I sat there and watched them like, holy cow. Like I put on my film clip, but we watched that. It was like, wow. So, we were very impressed with them. So,
and that's
good
a claim
on them.
to fame now, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, yes.
What, being in Jay Slansky film clip or being on Australia's Got Talent? I wouldn't say Australia's Got Talent.
Film clip.
No.
You should have seen these Spice Girls, they were incredible, this dance
They were
crew.
so
Not a
good,
fan of
yeah.
that show.
come on.
No. Well, funny daddy.
So they're keen on my next video clip as well. So it looks like I'm doing another video clip up here with Jay Sini and back on the local scene here in the Gold Coast to do the next film clip, I think. So
Awesome.
yes.
All right, mate. Well, that is it. We have run out of time. I thank
Well,
you
guys-
very, very much for being one of the first guests back on My Country Australia.
It's an honour to be on your show on My Country Australia, Pete, and it's great talking to you, Michelle, and thank you for the question.
Great to talk to you, Jace.
And I do have to say thank you to you and because if you heard the opening at the start of the show, that
I did
is
hear
Jay
the opening.
Slansky.
I went, boom, I know that
I
song.
thought it
That
sounded
is Jay
familiar.
Slansky. He wrote that for me, and thank you very much, mate.
No, my pleasure, buddy, my pleasure.
All right. Well, we're going to play Jace's latest single that's out now. It's called Hella Good Time, and this is Jay Slansky. We're going to press play. Done, mate.
Well, she could rock a little t-shirt with some blue jeans on, and she could boot scoot stomp on out you at the honky tonk. She can drink a little whiskey and drop a little wine. But when the lights go down around town, she's a hella good time. There ain't nothing